Pseudo kitchen, boy. I'm hungry.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Tudo Kitchen. Today we're going to be making something super cool. We're going to be making lemon and blueberry French toast, but in the oven. This is a really easy recipe, and it's also crazy delicious. Pretty much everyone can get involved making this recipe. I think you guys enjoy, so let's begin. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a few ingredients we have here, not a whole bunch, but I am using some brioche bread that I found at Aldi's. You can use any sort of bread. It might even taste really good with some Hawaiian rolls if you can't find brioche bread. So I have some fresh blueberries here, also 3 eggs, and I have also some brandy here too. 1 lemon that we're gonna zest, half a stick of butter or so, and some brown sugar. Okay, so I'm going to start off with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of some unsalted butter. We're going to let that melt down. Then we're going to go ahead and add our fresh blueberries in there. I guess you can say sweat out your blueberries a bit, but you know, just to start to let them juice a bit in the pot. Now we're going to go ahead and deglaze all of that with our brandy. You can use any type of brandy too. It doesn't matter. You can even use whiskey if you'd like. Just go ahead and mix them up. Be sure not to let them burn. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and zest the lemon. You can use just any sort of like shredder if you have one, or a microplane, whatever you have. But we're just going to go ahead and zest about pretty much 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon zest. Now we're going to go ahead and add our brown sugar in there. I'm using a half a cup of brown sugar. If you want to take it down to a 1/4 cup, that's okay too. Now I like to go ahead and slice my bread up into like nice dices. They don't have to be slices or anything like that, because we're going to be pretty much putting them in a muffin tin, so whatever size you want to cut them up, that's perfectly fine. I really like using brioche bread because it just absorbs it. You know, I would use that or challah bread. That's really where I draw the line when it comes to French toast, and I'll occasionally go with Texas toast. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and take a 1/4 cup of cinnamon and just sprinkle that over the top. Mix that up nicely. Then we're going to take our 3 eggs and beat those, and we're going to go ahead and pour those over the top. I used almost a loaf of bread for this, by the way, guys. Now just mix that up nicely, you know, incorporate everything like you would make, you know, any sort of like bread pudding or French toast type thing. Alright, now let's go ahead and add our blueberry mixture in there. It's amazing. I love how everything just incorporates pretty much immediately, and the color that you see behind these blueberries are fantastic. Okie doke. Now we're going to go ahead and grease up our muffin tin. If you don't have a muffin tin, just go ahead and put this in some sort of loaf pan or just something. So you're going to basically be making monkey bread, and I'm making my own little mini versions, so go ahead and use whatever. If you have a muffin tin, use it. If not, use something else. Alright, there we go, and it should all fit. I'm using a jumbo size. You might have to use a smaller or bigger, whatever you have, but put that in the oven for about 15 minutes on 350 degrees. And while that's in the oven, we're going to go ahead and start working on our glaze. We're going to use a cup of powdered sugar. Next, I'm using some vanilla creamer actually, instead of heavy cream, and you can use that, and I use just about maybe a 1/4 cup of vanilla creamer, and it works just as well. It's 2 birds with 1 stone basically. And now I'm going to also use a 1/4 cup of cream cheese. I don't say this step is optional. You need the glaze. The glaze really helps bring this entire dessert together. It's amazing. Alright, and afterwards, there we go. Go ahead and drizzle it up with that glaze, and as you can see, it looks amazing, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know how this came out, and until next time, y'all, peace.